In the very far end of the Southcott Pines subdivision, where the beach is still hanging on in the summer of 2019, I am honored to offer this 5-bedroom, 2 full-bathroom Grand Bend lakefront treasure of a cottage for sale for the first time in history. Just 3 doors from the end of the subdivision, it doesn't get much quieter than this in Southcott. And, as you can see, this cottage is ideally nestled into the middle of this remarkably private lot with additional depth in the property that is typical with the lots in the southern end of the subdivision. This extra depth allows for the home to have a comfortable footprint far enough from the top of the bank to allow the beach to naturally ebb in and out with cyclical water levels, and also far enough from the road to maintain an exceptional level of privacy. As shown here, even with the water levels at their peak, this property still has some beach and a heck of a lot of surplus sand still sitting atop the erosion prevention baskets that were installed in the 1980s. Southcott lakefront cottages on shallower lots found to be too close to the bank during the last high water cycle do not look like this today. They were forced to implement drastic erosion prevention techniques which have resulted in zero beach until water levels subside. But with the extra deep lots in the southern end, as shown here, this should never be an issue. I think I've made my point. This is a great location. So enough about all that shoreline geology, let's go see this house. We'll start by heading up the driveway from this super quiet cul-de-sac where Southcott ends and Beach of Pines begins. Notice the ample parking on this circular drive as we approach this custom-built home. Constructed in the 1960s by a renowned Michigan builder, this is probably one of the most unique and historically significant homes in Southcott, but don't worry, there isn't any heritage zoning. It's just an extremely cool beach house, reminiscent of a Bavarian lodge and veritably begging to be modernized. Did you catch that red brick paver floor, the hand-carved balcony, the towering wood fireplace getting lost in those vaulted beamed ceilings? These are all just a few of the stellar features in this one-of-a-kind beach house. What a great start! You could save a ton of money by not building new and instead turning this distinctive lakefront cottage into a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. But again, doesn't it always come back to the location? So as we wrap up, let's head back down to the lake and review. Superb piece of land, ideal location, and the coolest lakefront cottage in Southcott ready for your masterful renovation. This place really is a must-see. Call me at the number on the screen for a full listing package and a private showing to follow. I'm Mike Sloan, and I'll see you at the beach.